Have you ever found yourself wanting to get even more into your character and couldn't really figure out how to do that in a more immersive way? Well, good news. In this video, we're going to look at how to explore the secret art of character narration that will take your roleplay to the next level. Character narration is a technique where you, as the player, narrate your character's actions, thoughts, and dialogue instead of speaking them in character. It allows you to really tap into the inner thoughts and motivations, creating a richer storytelling experience.
Knowledge.
I often recommend this technique to new players who are too embarrassed to speak in character because they don't sound like a Critical Role cast member. You know, the people who have each spent at least 10 years or more of their life voice acting anime, cartoon, video game characters, you name it. Okay, done with my rant. Now let's go over 3 examples of how this would look, sound, and feel during play. Example number 1. You are playing Mauricio, a cunning rogue. Instead of saying, I sneak up behind the guard and try to pickpocket his keys, you can say, Mauricio, with a sly grin, silently creeps behind the unsuspecting guard. She carefully reaches into her pocket and skillfully attempts to snatch the keys from the guard's belt. Example number 2. You are playing Fumbus, a clever alchemist. Instead of saying, I use quick alchemy to make a lesser alchemist fire and throw it at the whipping willow, you could instead say, realizing that the whipping willow is weak to fire, Fumbus grabs his tools, whips up an alchemist's fire, and tosses it at the creature. Example number 3. You are playing Ezrin, a witty wizard. Instead of saying, I roll an arcana check to disable the magical trap, you could say, Ezrin takes pause, reading every line and shape of the magical trap. As he attempts to reverse engineer it, he is also taking note in his mind on how he could create one of his very own. As you can see, by narrating your character's actions, you can truly embody their persona, making the story come alive. Instead of just stating the mechanical action, you add descriptive flair and emotional depth to your character's decisions. Not only does character narration enhance the role-playing experience, but it also allows your fellow players at the table to visualize your character's actions and engage more deeply with your character's story. You might also even reveal a bit of your character's backstory through narration. It immerses everyone at the table and allows them to paint their own picture of the shared narrative. So, how can you get started mastering character narration? Firstly, familiarize yourself with your character's background, personality, and goals. This will allow you to accurately convey their thoughts and emotions through narration. As a game master, I personally require 2 documents from my characters for anything longer than a one-shot adventure. However, none of my players ever really question what their character would or wouldn't do because of these 2 documents. And I'm giving them to you for free. Yes? Free. Not free, give me your email, not free, donate what you feel. It's a direct link to my Google Drive. In the description, down below.
After clicking the link, you'll see these 2 folders. These are each of the documents. Think of the character questionnaire as the skeleton of the character. It's needed, but it isn't what people see. The blank questionnaire can be found here, and a filled out example here. The journalistic backstory is what helps you and the game master understand who your character is based on what they have been through. The template can be found here, as well as 2 different examples here and here. I hope these documents helped you out, and if they did, be sure to click that like button to let me know.
When describing actions, focus on sensory details such as sights, sounds, and smells. This helps paint a vivid picture in the minds of your fellow players and GM, making the story feel more alive. Remember, character narration is a tool to enhance the storytelling experience, not a replacement for player interaction or in-character conversations. Although this video is titled role versus role. It's about finding the perfect balance between the two, where you narrate your character's actions and engage in character with the other characters. It's a lot of characters. In conclusion, the art of character narration is a powerful technique that will level up your character's interactions. It allows you to immerse yourself in your character, creating even more memorable moments and forging deeper connections with you and your fellow players. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you can be notified when I post a video, or join my Discord if you'd rather be notified that way whenever I post new content. Until next time, take it easy.